My dear students, this is the sixth session pertaining to the combustion in CI engine. Say that is compression ignition engine. See, before to this, you have learned the combustion in SI engine, that is spark ignition engine. Now, let us have the discussion over combustion in CI engine. See, the combustion in CI engine is classified or divided into four phases. The first phase is ignition delay or delay period. The second phase is uncontrolled combustion. Third is controlled combustion. The last one is after burning. Now, let us take this P theta diagram. Is as usual, this P theta diagram is drawn pressure versus crank angle. The vertical coordinate of this diagram represents the pressure and the horizontal coordinate represents the crank angle. Okay, pressure in bar because the pressure inside the combustion chamber or the cylinder is always more. That's what it has been written here in terms of bar. Okay, whatever it may be. As I told you, it consisting of the four phases. Very first one is delay period. Okay, soon after fuel injected into the combustion chamber of an IC engine, it will not burn. It will not burn. It takes time. How it takes time? It gains the temperature. It gains the temperature so that it burns on its own or it can burn on its own. Okay, if it's so, I can define the delay period like this. Say the injected fuel of an IC engine gains the temperature to burn on its own from so for certain time. This period of time is called delay period. Okay, here in the graph, it has shown here the injection is taking place over here. Then up to the start combustion, there will be of no burning of the air fuel mixture inside the combustion chamber. Only the fuel and the air gaining the temperature and becoming very hot to burn on its own. Okay, this is called the delay period. The second phase of this combustion is uncontrolled combustion. Okay, the fuel has gained the sufficient temperature, the fuel particles are accumulated, the maximum fuel particles are there. All of a sudden, all the fuel particles try to burn. All the fuel particles try to burn. Okay, during that burning, enormous amount of the pressure developed because of the high temperature. Okay, this has been shown. See, this phase is up to that where the maximum temperature we can notice on the curve, sorry, curve. See, that is the duration or that is the duration of the uncontrolled combustion. Why the uncontrolled combustion is there? Because during this time, all the fuel particles, maximum fuel particles, try to burn on their own, then releases the maximum amount of the energy. See, that's what this phase is called the uncontrolled combustion. The next one is controlled combustion. Say, what is that controlled combustion? Some of the fuel particles will not burn, they will be left over. Okay, that can also be, those particles also can also be trying to burn in the phase second, but this controlled combustion can be controlled on the injection of the fuel. If the controlling the injection of the fuel, this period can be controlled. What? This controlled combustion period can be controlled. See, that's what, depending upon the quantity of the fuel injection, this controlled combustion phase is depending upon. See, that's what we are calling it's a controlled combustion process. As usual, after this controlled combustion, where it started the controlled combustion, the maximum pressure on the curve and where the third point you are noticing, See, this is where the control combustion ends. Say after burning, okay, after this co- controlled combustion, as usual, there is a after burning. The after burning is one and the same as that of the CI engine. What is that? After the power developed inside the combustion chamber, all the particles will not burn. They'll burn. Some of the fuel particles will continuously burning even the piston moves towards the bottom dead center. Throughout the power stroke, only at the top dead center of the piston, power developed, piston moves downwards during the movement of the piston also. During the movement of the piston also, what is that? The fuel particles, the residual fuel particles go on burning inside the cylinder of an engine. See, this is called after burning. Okay, I am summarizing this. Diesel engine burning system is consisting of the four phases. Number one is delay period. During the delay period, fuel gains the sufficient temperature to burn on its own. Second one is uncontrolled combustion. During that uncontrolled combustion, all the fuel particles burn during this phase. Third one is controlled combustion. Why we are calling it a controlled combustion? Okay, this phase can be controlled with the help of the injector. If the less quantity of the fuel injected into that, this controlled combustion phase will be reduced. Okay, the last stage is after burning. During this period, the residual fuel particles inside the cylinder goes on burning. This is how the combustion takes place inside the combustion chamber of an IC engine, that too, in fact, SI engine. With this, I am concluding the sixth session of sixth unit. Thank you.